Hello, Big Beefy Burger Buddy here, another episode of the Binding Berserk Pens. We get to play The Lost now. And we gotta do two of the things that are honestly... they're harder to do on Lost, that's for sure. Beating the mother fight, and beating Read mode. Read mode, in particular, being honestly, like, kinda hard as this character. So we're gonna hopefully do it. That's a speed down immediately, which is like that's enough of a reason to hold R. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna have some resilience here. I'll try. Especially this matchbook isn't gonna be the most exciting item I get. But we could just like. I don't know if I want to do like the coward strats where you like hit the button every time, but we're gonna just try to kill this like stupid meat guy and beat the game. Like right after the last recording, so it was me playing Eden. So I think I'm warmed up, and I'm gonna play the higher stakes character that could die instantly, but is still very strong. As you know, Flight, Spectral Tears, Holy Mantle is like really strong for a starting character, and you get like an okay spacebar item. At least it lets you like reroll items that are particularly useless. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and the reason I'm doing that is there's a lot of stuff on the floor right here, and one of them in particular is like the most annoying variant of champions in the entire game, which we don't like. We don't like that at all. So we're gonna go ahead and I hit the button just as a safety precaution. Maybe I'll walk into the item room, and we'll take things from there, and then we'll just beat these guys. Beat these guys, beat these flies, beat these spiders, beat these hoppers, beat these gloppers. This guy's the glopper. This guy's the hopper. He's not even a Minecraft hopper, and I don't know what they do because that's not the part of that game I play. So happy. Look at him. He's so happy when he gets to keep. That's like a Halo with flies, underrated. Anything that really just like stops you from like pretty flies are good. They're gonna block projectile shots for me, which could be very essential. Now I'm gonna be honest. Last run I played this game. I got explosive immunity. I got pyromaniac. If there's any character I want Pyromaniac on, it's probably the Lost. Because that second phase really could just cheap shot me and then end the run, which could be not fun to have happen. Has happened quite frequently playing this game. But if I'm going to ask for anything next floor at least, is I would ask very kindly for like any item that could help me kill enemies faster. Any tier effect, familiar, even a spacebar item, I would gladly take. Which is crazy. Like, oh wait, I want a spacebar item? You almost never want a spacebar item. What's wrong with you? You don't actually mean that. You don't mean that. I actually don't. I'd rather not have a spacebar item. But I'll take it. If it's good enough to take, I'll take the spacebar item. Could be good. Could be a good one. Could be a bad one. Could be a good one. Could be like the bean. Or it could be butterbean, which is actually good. I'm dumb. And I think we do go devil deals. When we get the opportunity to do that. Another of the same champion that I don't like, by the way. Almost killed me, by the way. So I guess we fight Monstro, because he's actually the easier of the two enemies on this screen right now. Just don't forget I have an Algiz. Also, I should grab my bombs from the match book. Because maybe if I had a bomb... I'm just gonna do it because I don't feel like trying right now. And we're gonna kill the fucking enemy that's not, like, even cool. Wow, he really is just the healthiest fucking guy. There you go. How many of those are actually hitting him? Like, alright. We're already like showing our weakness here. I guess I'm not warmed up. Probably grab these bombs. Anyway, let's just not die to Willow. Willow's not that hard. Willow's not Flash Willow, which I have been re-enlightened how genuinely difficult Hollow Willow was, like Flash Willow. That could have killed me. That's fine. Just don't throw to Willow. Willow's not that hard. These spiders here are a little bit harder. They're actually the boss. It's like Dark Souls with the dogs. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm talking about Dark Souls 1's Capra Demon fight with the with the two dogs, which are the real boss fight. And now the last thing I'm worried about is this thing cheap shot and like doing a magic jump and trying to kill me with it. Okay, well, so this is a lot of stuff that I would hit spacebar on and hope that I get something better. Which we did do, because we got the speed and damage. To say I was worried would be a admission of weakness. And I was definitely not worried. I'm worried about that bomb though, being cool and stuff. I'm just gonna do it for safety. I know I have flight and can just like walk over and leave the room, but I hate those things, so I'm not doing that. I will take that, and I will take Robo Baby, and I will take Monstro. Yeah, so we're getting a lot of good familiars from that particular pool, but I want to take the key first and get Belly Button, which could be better. That's not too bad. I could use my bombs instead of my things. That's really bad. I actually should have waited to reroll it. Unfortunately, we don't have Birthright and just get that removed from our item pool. So, we got to get something that is completely useless to us. Oh, well, it's not completely useless. You could reroll. Yeah. Third champion, by the way. That's just like does the funny thing and makes your tears go in the funny place. I'm gonna keep a mental note of how many of them show up this run, because apparently it's a lot of them. What's up, guys? Thank you. You wanna do that too? Thank you. Okay, let's not like get telefragged by the guys on the left. I guess we hide in here. Just, I guess the game just wants to keep proving to me that like I could just get hurt for no reason. Like, where do you stand? You stand in the middle? I'm gonna buy 2 more familiars. Deck of cards could eat my ass. Okay, that's BFF. We want that. We want that bad. Hey, look at all the familiars we immediately got. Please give me 3 coins. I would pay you in the future to give me some coins. I would pay you, and like, stamps. That's enough points. Thank you. I appreciate your loyalty. Your check will be in the mail. What the fuck happened to that bomb? I was gonna do it for this guy, who I would say, like, many would argue is not bombable. Like, you wouldn't want to bomb them at all. They're rather easy. But I do have a surplus of bombs and can afford to use a few of them on bosses that I just want to kill faster. Because the faster they're dead, the less of they are no longer a risk to me. But yeah, this BFF with like 3 familiars, actually 4. Halo of Flies, so 5. there's a lot of buffed guys on my screen. Is basically what I'm getting to, and I'm okay with having some good items. So give me like more familiars. I want to be the familiar baby. I should be doing this because that's why I bought him, to do the extra damage. I bought this child off the internet, and by the internet, I mean I bought him. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna take Guppy's head, and then I'm gonna re-roll it, and I'm gonna get Lusty Blood, which I can't use, which is unfortunate. Maybe we get Dill Razor, and then we can start using it. But the likelihood that we get to do that is low. It is low. We go in the curse room. Get that shit out of here. Okay, that you can open the chest with bombs. That's interesting. It's a tears up now. At least it's a tears up, and not only spectral tears, which is a stat we already have. So I can't really think of too many things I want right now. Like obviously more familiars is pretty good. Maybe Box of Friends would be like the go-to item at this point. Maybe something like the tears up's obviously good. Other than that, we're pretty solid right now. We gotta be a little close to enemies, which is obviously risky to be doing on the loss, as long as you don't. As long as you know their AI and are good at positioning, and you don't have a dodge roll to get out of it, like you're good. I appreciate Isaac for not having a dodge roll, honestly. Okay, do I go into the dodge roll like hot take? Should I do that? Because honestly, I mean, I know people aren't going to agree with me on this one. It's very unlikely that anybody would agree with me on this one, actually. I think dodge rolls are not skillful at all. They just let you have bad positioning. Hitting a button to the timing an attack to not get hit by it is like way easier than just being like, wow, that thing's a threat, let me avoid it. Like if this guy was to do an attack I was like worried about, I could just be like, oh, dodge roll, and then I don't have to worry about it. Instead of having like positioning to like do it. Like every other roguelike I've played has a dodge roll. So it feels like the environment just doesn't matter. That's why I don't like Cult of the Lamb at all. The environment you play on does not matter. At least I don't like the combat in Cult of the Lamb. Because it's just like bats hiding in tall grass, and then like you see one of them flash a color, and then you just you ignore them. Turret Cloth's cool, but Rotten Baby's also cool. So like I don't ever have fun playing any of the games like that, because like the dodge roll is just it's just easy, you know? Like Dark Souls is the same. It's just like you look at the guy do the attack and then you hit the button and then you hit him like a few times. And like the thing that like makes the bosses hard is it's funny that we get anemic as well. Is like the fact that they might be unpredictable and could just hit you through walls and do other nonsense. I like Dark Souls games. Like the dodge roll works in Dark Souls because of it, but it's just like The parries are the same way in Sekiro, where it's just okay. You saw him about to do the thing, hit the button, and then you have to do that for a absurd amount of time. An absurd amount of time, assuming you've won on your first try, and then still not accounting for the fact that it's a Souls-like game, and that you are destined to not do it on your first try, most likely. Because the bosses, they are difficult. But like a dodge roll and like a flash game, like a flash game, and like an indie game like this, like a roguelike. Again, what part of the environment, like, Enter the Gungeon matters? Because it's just like half the attacks for bosses are just like random spread. And then you're supposed to be like, well, you needed to dodge roll that, but you did it on the first frame, because the first frame is actually still an active frame where you get hit. And then after that, you're able to be invulnerable to the bullet that was destined to put another one immediately on it. I hate the tank in that game because it's just random whether or not your dodge roll is more effective or less effective. And fuck dodge rolls because they don't require in an indie game where you can see all the environment, don't require much thought. Dead Cells, similar feeling. My feelings for Dead Cells goes a lot farther, where like all of the items that I used to like are bad now. Because they're either the consumables that have like 30-second cooldowns, or the default sword now swinging past people, and then the dodge roll is just not fun to do. But you know, maybe I just need to get good. I don't know, fuck dodge rolls. They don't require any skill, you're bad. Okay, this might be a little bit bad. Because you could do that, that's what I'm scared about. Get him. That's one dead. Not surprised Skolix is gonna be the guy that lives. Oh, that was bad. But yeah, I appreciate Isaac for not having a dodge roll on it. Okay, that's like insane. Oh, I do take that. Oh, but those are both good. We take Lusty Blood. Because instead of just being like, well, I position myself. I'm about to be hit. Hit spacebar. Avoid damage. Repeat until the boss is dead. Like so many top-down, like Hades does it, except I like Hades. Hades is a good game. I said Tears Up. Hades does it, where you just dodge. That's bad, and I don't want it. And then also, like, that's terrible. Isaac doesn't have it, so your like way to have good positioning is to be like, well, you guys are gonna charge at me. You're gonna brimstone. Is to just like avoid how many like enemies on screen can be a threat to you at all points. Like that's basically what positioning really is. Like I'm safe standing where I'm at right now, and it's good positioning because I can hit the enemy, and I want to be able to pace myself from them. I want to keep a distance. Positioning is basically limiting the amount of active threats while keeping an advantage. So I'm like fine here, because my tears are probably going to be hitting them. But when you play any other top-down roguelike funny game, you just don't play it. Is what it's seeming like. That's not good. We want to hit that button, get this guy dead as soon as possible. I got hit. I got hit by a grub that I didn't see. Unfortunate. Guess I needed a dodge roll. well, we'll just give it another attempt. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like. Get racked.